up, y'all? It's your girl Tiara, and I'm back with another video. So, yeah, y'all see the same fit because this is like we're still in the same day from earlier my cooking video. Um, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm still up doing some prepping or whatever. My husband decided to help me, so I'm still up. We're gonna do like finish like the lemonade and like homemade lemonade and cleaning the turkey and stuff like that. So it's tomorrow is December 24th. It's our Christmas Eve dinner. So yeah, I'm still up for that. But I figured I'd just go ahead and do a quick little introduction video because I never did one. And I have a good amount of subscribers now. So I feel like I can officially introduce myself. My name is Tiara. I am 31 years old. I will be 32 January 20th, and my husband will be 32 as well, January 6th. I've been with my husband since I was 16 years old, so that's like 15 years, almost 16 years. We've been married 12 years. We have 6 children together. We met in church. So we were going to the same high school, but he's only 2 weeks older than me, but I got left back when I was in like second or third grade, something like that. So we were in the same high school, but different grades. So I didn't have no classes with him. I would just see him walking down the hallway. And y'all, no lie, this is no lie. It was June of 2006. I saw him walking. I was walking this way down the hallway. He was coming this way. So we were kind of like walking like that. And he was just like really tall. I no lie, I seen like this light over him. And like something told me like in my head, I'm just like, I don't know him, but one day that's gonna be my husband. And then I said it to my cousin, and she was like, I'm not gonna say, well, she called me the N word. That's how we talk. She's like, he don't even know you type thing. And then no lie, it's weird because I had like college prep classes and I got them switched to like general because I was like skipping school a lot and fighting and all that good stuff. So they was like, it's better you just drop it and all that. Or, we had a whole meeting. So I just dropped it, went to regular like general biology, regular class. And it's funny because in that classroom every day, this boy would pick on me. Like him and his friend, they would mess with me and be talking in Spanish, all type of stuff. And come to find out, that was one of my husband's best friends. And then like literally a week later, after I saw him and after I got my classes switched, I walked into the church doors. My mom had like bumped into like her old childhood friend, so they brought us to this church. And mind you, yo, I know this I'm going long, but I'm just telling y'all how the connection is. So, this church she had took us to, like I said, it was my mom's childhood friend. Let me back up a little bit. It was her childhood friend, right? They grew up together. They had bumped into each other. So she like, come to my church. So it was a Bible study night. So we went to the church and we pulled up. We're like, oh my God, this is our old home, church. They just moved to they became like a mega church, whatever. So they still had the old building. But we walked in the doors and lo and behold, the church we went to, it was his mom and dad's church because his mom and dad, the pastors, whatever. So I walk in the doors in the fellowship hall and the first person I see is my husband sitting there all by himself. And then his, eventually, the boy that was in my class, which is my husband's best friend, walks in the fellowship hall. So I took my chance. So, because he was sitting with my husband at the time. So I walked up like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Messing with him. But really, I'm just looking my husband all up and down like, ooh, look at that fine boy. But no, it's for real. So yeah, we met in church, whatever. And we've been together since. And it's weird because we both got stories of how like I would see him in school and he was like, yeah, I would see you. I'm like, nah. He would describe my like how I would dress and all like all whatever, all that type of good stuff. So yeah, we've been together. It'll be 16 years in June that we've been together. We've been married 12 years. We have 6 kids. We have 5 boys and 1 little girl. We have I'm gonna do it in order. So we have 4 boys first. It's my 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 6-year-old. Then my daughter, she's 4, and my baby boy, he is 4 months old. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. My husband's from Willingboro, New Jersey. But we've been in North Carolina almost 2 years. March 1st will be 2 years that we've been down here in North Carolina. So far, we're loving it. We miss our family, but, we're living it down here. What else? I meant to bring my thing with me. Wait, I'm forgetting. Yeah. So we are a homeschool family. We started homeschooling our kids May of 2019. Just because the New Jersey system, it's academic wise, my kids are extremely smart, but up there you have to be like they're strict with their 180 days of attendance, if you could be passing with flying colors, if you miss like so many days, they will hold you back. So two of my boys have extremely bad asthma. And in New Jersey, like the really cold weather and the really hot weather flares up. Like they have asthma attacks and and pumps and nebulizers. So up there, it was like during the winter time, my son, my oldest, he was getting them back to back really bad. So I would keep him home, but still get his work and make sure he turned his work in. But that's not enough for them. They're like, at least like let him come in, mark him down like as present, then come get him. Mind you, like I lived in the boondocks. I lived like it was called Collins Lakes. Like it's like Folsom, if y'all familiar with like New Jersey. It's in the middle of nowhere. It takes you 10 minutes just to get into the town or whatever. So the school was way out. And my thing was, if he's wheezing, he can't really breathe, he doesn't feel well, why would I send him out in the cold? First of all, that make it worse. Then walking hallways and being around other kids and stuff, like he would be miserable. So I would keep him home. That wasn't enough. So that was my and not only that, but 2 years prior to that, my husband was talking about homeschool, and all this stuff like that. And I would listen, but in my head, I'm like, school's free. We're not homeschooling our kids. We're not doing it. And I used to think it was weird, like, because you always see like a certain group of people on doing a homeschool thing, so I thought it was weird. So then I just start researching different things, and it was really getting to me because it was like, you're not gonna leave my child back a whole grade just because he has like I don't like calling it a health issue, but that's kind of like what it is. Like he has asthma, like the fresh cold air just does something to his airways, and the really hot air does something to their airways. So it's like the next year we will be facing the same thing. Y'all trying to hold him back again because it's since he was. I'm trying to think. When did it start? Like 4. It started getting. Go back that way. Go ahead. Go back that way. Go. No, I didn't call you. King's being smart. King's gonna be in trouble. Sorry, y'all. They're up. It's Christmas time. We're on break, so they're up. But and my baby sleeps, so I'm just up and I feel good. But no, so yeah, so I had to like do a lot of thinking and stuff like that. So I decided to put my kids, out of school, and we started homeschooling in May 2019. We are also a like kind of like I'd say like a plant based family. So I say plant based, but we do eat like meat and stuff. We do eat chicken, we do eat turkey and fish. We don't do like pork and red meat and stuff like that. But now, and I can say since we moved down here in North Carolina, we have been eating like pork and red meat and stuff just because they got a whole bunch of restaurants that we don't have up in Jersey, and like we be trying it and all that stuff. So now we're going on to year 2. I'm kind of like, okay, not getting tired of it, but like, okay, I tried everything. So now I can go back to relaxing because up in Jersey, we were not ordering out or nothing like that. So yeah, I gained 20 pounds the first month we moved down here, which is bad. But what I can say, since we moved down here, my kids have not had to use their like nebulizers and inhalers and stuff. Like the winters here are not really cold, and then the summers here, they are really hot. Summertime is really hot, but they can stay outside all day long and still be fine. So I don't know what the air quality is. Something's different. Like even the pollen. Like up in Jersey, my porch would be covered with pollen, and my husband, everybody would be like sick as dogs, like allergies and everything. But down here, it's just way different. I don't know what it is. So if you have kids with like really bad asthma and they have like bad asthma attacks and stuff like that, consider moving to New Jersey, because I'm telling you, like, if you have kids with asthma, you know how scary it can get. Like, it gets scary. It can get really scary, especially at night, sleeping, you waking up hearing them wheezing and everything. I haven't had to deal with that, and I'm like, thank you, Lord. Just keep it that way. So the air quality is like, I guess, better or something. I don't know. But yeah, back to the way we eat. Like again, my husband, even when he was searching the homeschool stuff, he was searching like the food we eat and milk and dairy and all that stuff like that. So like once again, baby Kai, I'm sorry, y'all. Kai, bring me the baby. I'm so sorry, y'all. Bring me the baby. He was knocked out asleep. I'm sorry, but what's I saying? Oh yeah, so he's on my bed. So he was into, put the light on. So I'm sorry, y'all. So he was into searching, like researching and stuff, and just like really deep into what he was doing. And me, like, I'll listen. Like if you tell me something, I'll listen and know what you said. But if I'm not into it, I'm not into it. You know what I mean? But like I just started changing as a mother, like my like a little bit about me. Like I taught for like 8 years. I worked in my mother-in-law. She was at daycare. It went up to kindergarten, and I did that. Bring me a blanket too, please. Thank you. I'm so sorry. All right, baby. Bring me a blanket. Um, I keep saying I'm so sorry, but I don't like doing all this different stuff at one time. But no, but yeah, I taught for 8 years. I worked for my mother-in-law, then I helped, I was assistant director, helped running her daycare. Um, then like, stuff happened. Ever since I had my daughter, basically I've been a stay-at-home mom. Ever since I had her. I don't know if it's because it's trying to bring me a blanket because it's my first girl. Like I just enjoy. Oh, and one thing though, the main reason I was a stay-at-home mom after I had her is she was exclusively breastfed. Like, okay, go ahead, man. Y'all go ahead. Thank you, love you. Y'all go ahead and chill, relax, okay? When you hit record, I could be on the phone talking, somebody can knock on my door, I can start talking, and this is what they do. I think that's kids all across America though. But what's I saying? Oh yeah, so I was a stay-at-home mom, and it was in the beginning. It was not by choice. I did plan on the regular 6 weeks you go back to work, but she was exclusively breastfed. Like she did not take no bottle. She never even had baby food. She never had a sippy cup. None of that stuff, y'all. She was on me for almost 2 years straight, just on me. Like even when I did finally get her to eat the table food, like I literally at the table, we all eating dinner, and she's eating like in her high chair too. And I would sit there and just have to pop out like my boob and be eating my food and feeding her. It was crazy. So that's kind of how it started. And then I started enjoying it because I remember being pregnant with my daughter. It was like just some stressful things going on, and I would call my husband crying while I'm at work. Like I just want to be home. I just want to be taking care of my kids. I was dealing with so much other stuff. Then I started having heart palpitations, and that's when I found out stress is real at the age of 20. How was I, 26? Because like they were doing all these tests and stuff. Like your blood pressure's good, your heart's good, your lungs, everything was fine. They're like it's stress. And now growing up, I'm like you hear people, adults talk about it, and it's like that stuff not real. Like that's how I thought. And then now as an adult, like there's stuff going on in my body, and it's like wow, stress is really real. Even when I feel like I'm not stressing, like, I do have 6 kids. That alone is stressful. Homeschooling is stressful. Just things happen, like, that are stressful. And I can talk to myself and try to tell my mind, like, one thing, but your body, feels something else. So, excuse me, hi. So, yeah, but that's when I was 26 years old. 26 years old, I had, like, passing out little thing and go. It's always that one kid that want to test you. It's 11 o'clock at night. No, you cannot. It's always that one kid. Like my 6-year-old, y'all, he is something else. I don't like calling kids bad, but he might be bad. I don't. But he does. He like 3, 2, 1, go and look me dead in my face because you're not supposed to come past this hallway. Only thing I'm in the back of my house, like my laundry room, my kitchen, and then our little den or whatever. Like go stay down that way, okay? But anyway, so yeah, what was I saying? Oh yes, I'm still home mom, but I'm an entrepreneur. Like I do hair, like I know how to make like clothes and jewelry, and I like all type of stuff. And I have like ideas for like foundations, and like I'll probably share like in depth. I'll probably share type some stuff with y'all. So I do have my own little entrepreneur thing going on, as well as my husband. So at the time he had his own barbershop. But he doesn't have that no more. And then he's into like music and stuff. He grew up in church, musician type thing, whatever. So yes, my baby was on the drums. That's how I met him, on the drums. No, but yeah, like I was saying, we're a plant-based family. We try to eat clean. We're not perfect, but like we just try to be healthier. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we do a lot of things every day, like not really thinking. Like we do a lot of things that can cut our life short if you think about it, but we don't like some things you can't avoid. Like every time you get behind a car, you figure, okay, it can be dangerous. Every time you get in a plane, that can be dangerous. We do things every day that can be dangerous, but some stuff I just feel like we have to do it. Like I have to drive. I'm not walking anywhere. Like I'm just not doing that. But it can be dangerous. So we like to just pray about stuff and then try to be in control of some things. Like the one main thing being the way we eat. Your body. Of course, we're Christian. We're a Christian family. We believe in God and all that. We wholeheartedly. Okay, you can't tell me no different. So I feel like our body is our temple, and we can like kind of preserve our life, just by the way we eat, just cutting back on certain things and consuming more of what's good for you and less of what's bad for you, if possible. None of what's bad for you. I feel like you can thank you, baby, preserve life. That's my whole thing is I want to just like now being I'm 31 years old. My mind's completely different than when I was younger. And like I'm realizing like I've always wanted a business, like a building. I want my own daycare, all this stuff like that. And it's like I still have a desire to like have my build, like have a daycare. But then what's really important to me right now is just keeping my children safe. You know what I mean? Being there for every step of their life. So, like while they're children, because when they're adults, I might miss some things just because they're adults. They don't, you know what I mean? You don't know. They might move across America, move. You don't know what they're going to grow up to be. But right now, it's my job and it's my joy and it's my pleasure in raising my kids, spending all of my time with my kids and just teaching them things that I was not taught, things I was taught late. I'm trying to teach it to them early so they can just, they can have a better start. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my desire is right now. And I feel like that's what my purpose is right now. And I'm like trying to like how can I say it? Like I want my okay, so like basically like society has it like, you have to have income. Not even society, but the way America is made, you have to have multiple streams of income to survive in this world. You have to. And right now I'm just trying to find something that's like that, like one thing I can do and just make it flourish, make it grow, that I could pass down to my kids. That's what I'm working on. But I want to do, my heart is set on being able to um, be financially free and stable, create generational wealth, but still spend all of my time with my children and have them come along with me, whatever it is that I branch off and do. So that's what, like, I'm brainstorming and working on now. And I feel like my daycare might be gone, might be done with, just because I have 6 of my own children and things are different now. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a little backstory on us. And I wanna vlog because we get a lot of questions on how we take care of our children. How do we homeschool? Like how are we still married? We're so young. We were 19 when we got married. So we always get a lot of questions on that and stuff like that. So I figured, and everybody was like, do YouTube. So this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. It can't be that hard. I'm gonna try. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, then hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we'll do like homeschool vlogs, parenting vlogs, cooking, I don't know, cleaning, organizing, just I try to give y'all some, I guess, like little insight on the everyday life of a family of 8. Everybody thinks we're young. I'm like, we're almost 32. I don't feel like that's young. Our oldest is only 11. So I don't know, but people just find it interesting. So I'm just gonna try to capture as much as I can. Try to get some good quality. I'm still learning YouTube. I'm still learning how to vlog, like just getting used to picking up the camera and everything. And where we at with this? Okay, I don't want to talk and ramble too long. So yeah, that's that. And I have a Q&A coming up because I did ask questions. It was like a couple weeks ago. I'm about to say last month, but a couple weeks ago, I did a Q&A on my IG. I had a couple people, a handful, ask me some questions that I'll go ahead and answer. And I was gonna try to do this backstory with my husband, but y'all, he is like, I call him old school. Like he don't do no type of social media. He doesn't have Facebook or Instagram, nothing. He doesn't even know how to. If he's on mine, he don't even know how to maneuver with it and everything. So he's not on social media at all. He doesn't really, really want me to like vlog because he's more private. But I'm like, I can, do it in a way where we can still keep our privacy, but I still share with y'all. It's basically I'm just sharing with y'all things that work for us. You know what I mean? Like we're not rich, but we're not broke. We don't live above our means. We don't keep up with the Jones. We do what we can do when we can do it. If we can't do it, we ain't crying about it. You know what I'm saying? Your time comes, when your time comes, then you can do it. So I feel like I could just share that with y'all. I feel like in today's world, like, you're on social media and you see, like, nobody's broke. basically, like, everybody I know on Facebook and Instagram, no one's broke, no one's struggling, nobody got hoopties and, all that good, like how we grew up. It was okay to, you know, have a hoopty. We didn't make fun of each other. It was okay to have, like, I remember something as simple as, like, rent a center. Like, we had furniture from there, and one day, God bless you, they came and knocked on the door. They knew we were in there, but we just locked the door and we got quiet. I think my mom was at work. So they hung up those little door things, like it was ornaments on our bush. But still, my friends, they didn't make fun of us. They walked over, we took it down and tore it down in front of their face and stuff like that. But I feel like in today's world, like if I had furniture from Rent Center and the truck was coming and all that stuff like that, I feel like today my kids would get picked on because that's how things are. Like the stuff you wear and just hair. Like going to the hair store, and I had like one time I was gonna get my hair done by somebody else, and she, like, I was telling her the hair guy, she's like, oh, that's pack hair, I don't do pack hair. But it's like, I'm paying you to just put it in. I'm not, putting it in your hair, asking to pay for it. But I'm like, it's weird, like, it just changed so much. But it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? If I want to wear pack hair, I can wear pack hair. If I want to just be different, to me, it was okay back then. Today, everybody's like kind of like the same. And like I said, nobody's struggling and all that good stuff. So, and I'm not saying like we're not, like I said, we're not struggling, but we're not rich. You know what I mean? We really just, I don't know, like we're happy. We're grateful, we're happy, we're healthy, we do what we can do. We don't try to like compete with anybody or try to be like other people. We're just us. So I'm just showing y'all like this is just us, you know what I mean? And yeah, type thing. I don't know. But yeah, so y'all see some vlogs coming. I'm trying to put myself on the schedule. I wrote like I got a notebook, and I wrote my whole like YouTube plans down because I don't just want to come on here and open the camera. It's like I really have a plan. It's like, what do you want to do? Like I would really like to not try to be like not an influencer, but just kind of like I don't know what to call it. I don't know. But just like some light for somebody who might be going through something with 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like this, do this instead of trying to do this. Don't, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I just feel like, I just keep it real and show y'all the real. Like we're just regular everyday people. We live life and we enjoy what, God has blessed us with. Like I love my children, and I'm just on this journey right now. I don't know if I'm getting older, but things are changing. The only thing that's really important to me in life right now is family, like my children and my family. That's what, in my health. So, I'm just striving in those areas to be healthy and to just be the best mom I can be for my children. So yeah, y'all see some more vlogs coming. Thank you for my subscribers that I have so far. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. If you dislike my content, don't just dislike my stuff. Comment, why don't you like it? Like, sis, you talk too much. And I'll be like, okay, I can shorten the videos down. Like, sis, I don't do this, do that. And sis, your lighting is wrong. And y'all, don't just dislike it. Even if you don't hit the dislike button, if you don't like the video, give me some tips. I'll take them. I'm open. You know what I'm saying? I like to learn. I'm 31, but every day, every moment is a learning moment. So yeah, y'all see more of me. And right now I'm rambling and I'm tired. So good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Christmas Eve party. Okay, we won't party tomorrow.